Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing WWE Hot Take Season 2, Episode 13. And in today's episode, we will have the normal 2 hot takes for Raw, 2 hot takes for NXT, and 2 hot takes for Friday Night SmackDown. What's your hot take of the week? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to say hi? You want to talk about wrestling? Just post a comment down in the comment section below, and I read and reply to every positive message I see. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future videos. With that being said, I hope everybody continues to have an amazing day, and without further ado, let's get to... And our first hot take of the week: what Gunther did to the Usos will be one of the most savage moments of 2025. This past Monday night, again, viewer discretion is advised because this segment will be graphic. Gunther, attacked the Usos from behind, as Jay was helping his brother Jimmy to the back. Gunther zip-tied Jay Uso, to the rope, busted Jimmy Uso open with the title, and proceeded to completely destroy Jimmy Uso in front of his brother Jay. And honestly, this was one of the most savage moments in WWE I have seen thus far this year. And honestly, in the look of storyline here, this was one of the best moments of the storyline in my opinion. Because this is going to light a fire under Jay Uso like no other, and he's going to come into WrestleMania 41 as a Jay Uso that we have never seen before. Yes, we've seen main event Jay Uso. Yes, we've seen Yeet Man Jay Uso. But when we get to WrestleMania 41, I think we're going to see a more savage side of Jay Uso in WWE, and it's going to do some damage to Gunther. There's no question about that. Jimmy Uso did give us the blueprints on how to start a match against Gunther, because this past Monday night, Jimmy Uso was all systems go for the first minute and a half to 2 minutes of the match. So if Jay Uso can go back and execute how Jimmy started this match between Jay Uso and Gunther at WrestleMania 41 is definitely going to have a fast, up-pace type start to it. And that's what I feel like it needs. I feel like Jay Uso needs to come out the boxes, all systems go, swinging right off the bat, to really get the crowd invested in believing that Jay Uso can become the World Heavyweight Champion. Because that's Jay Uso's big thing. Nobody believes that Jay Uso can become champion. So he's out there to prove everybody wrong. And what Gunther did to Jimmy Uso this past Monday night, essentially eliminating Jimmy Uso from this storyline entirely, at least until WrestleMania 41, I'm assuming. So it gives Jay Uso a whole new look. He can come out completely unhinged, savage, I'm going to destroy you type attitude, and it's going to be an absolute banger of a match at WrestleMania 41, but at the end of the day, what Gunther did to the Usos will be one of the most savage moments of 2025. And our second hot take of the week: the Women's World Championship main event was the worst main event in the Raw on Netflix era. this past Monday night in the main event, Io Sky was defending the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley with Bianca Belair as the special guest referee. Boy, that was a mouthful. But this is exactly what we expected to happen. Rhea Ripley not answering Bianca Belair's 5 count in the corner. Io Sky doing the same thing when she had the ball in her court. Bianca Belair really struggled out there being a referee. But this ended up breaking down after a good 15-20 minutes. Rhea Ripley accidentally kicked Bianca Belair. And then a few moments later, when Bianca Belair got back to Io Sky, went for a drop kick up the top rope. Rhea Ripley got out the way, and Bianca Belair got hit again. And at that point, Bianca Belair called the double disqualification, which I thought was really lame, to be honest with you. If Bianca Belair didn't want to be the referee, okay, great. Yes, it is referee's decision at the end of the day. But at the same token, this was a Women's World Championship match with the winner going on to WrestleMania 41. I mean, I think we want to have a definitive winner here. I definitely do think that we're going to get a triple threat match between these 3 women. That's what would satisfy this storyline that they've been telling over the past 3 to 4 weeks on their road to WrestleMania. So it would make perfect sense. I would like to see Rhea Ripley in a number 1 contenders match where if she wins, she would be added to the card. So that way Rhea Ripley can actually earn her match to WrestleMania by winning a match. I think that would satisfy Bianca Belair, who her biggest grudge with Rhea Ripley being in this match was the fact that she didn't earn it, whereas Bianca Belair had to go to the Elimination Chamber, overcome 5 other opponents inside the demonic Elimination Chamber structure to have this opportunity at WrestleMania 41. I really hope it's not just handed to Rhea Ripley on Monday Night Raw. I have a feeling it will be. But I would make a qualifying match for Rhea Ripley. You could put whoever you want against Rhea Ripley, but you could even have it be a 3 to 4 minute squash match where Rhea Ripley qualifies and then the 3 women end up brawling at the end of the segment. I'm okay with that. But when it came to the main event of Monday Night Raw, over the past 3 months, every single week, it's been great. It's been excellent. So it's been held to a high standard. So I'm not really insulting it when I say this. But the Women's World Championship main event was the worst main event in the Raw on Netflix era. And our third hot take of the week will take us down to NXT. Oba Femi versus Trick Williams versus Javon Evans at Stand and Deliver will be one of the best NXT title matches of 2025. Well, this past Tuesday on NXT, we had Oba Femi, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams all in the ring. Javon Evans saying he's the only one that has taken down the ruler of NXT thus far, and that prompted Oba Femi to come to the ring. And when he got to the ring, he said that he don't mind taking on Trick Williams at Stand and Deliver. Trick Williams said it'll be Oba Femi and Trick Williams, so Javon Evans needs to just go on somewhere back to the locker room. And Oba Femi said that Javon Evans will never drop him again like he did before. And then we had Ava come out after Oba Femi was in the middle of announcing what he thought about NXT Stand and Deliver. And Ava came out like a beast. She said, "I've seen this this before. So at Stand and Deliver, it's going to be Oba Femi defending the NXT title against Trick Williams, and Javon Evans. And honestly, I can't wait to see this clash. These three will be teaming up next week to take on Dark State, which will be something separate. But at Stand and Deliver, I really feel like these three men are going to leave it all out on the line. I think we're going to have some spots where Javon Evans is just flying all around the ring. I think Trick Williams will call a shot and hit Trick Shot at least one time in this match at Stand and Deliver. Whether he wins or not remains to be seen, because he can always hit it on Javon Evans and then have to face Oba Femi, who's coming back to the ring. I'm really hoping we get a lot of good triple threat spots in this triple threat match at Stand and Deliver. I do think we're going to get a lot of spots where Oba Femi just dominates both men, because I really feel like Oba Femi can be that beast. He has been in 2024. He has been since he's got the belt to start 2025, and I really feel like he could be that beast for NXT. He is in the middle of an amazing NXT title reign, and honestly, I wouldn't take the belt off of Oba Femi at Stand and Deliver. But I do think that these three men are going to put on an excellent show. I expect this match to be at least 20 minutes long, considering it should be in the main event of Stand and Deliver. But at the end of the day, I think Oba Femi versus Trick Williams versus Javon Evans at Stand and Deliver will be one of the best NXT title matches of 2025. And our fourth hot take of the week: if Stephanie Valkyr was going to relinquish the NXT Women's North American Championship, why didn't she just lose it to Fallon Henley last week? This past Tuesday on NXT, Stephanie Valkyr came out and relinquished the NXT Women's North American Championship. We've seen quite a few double champions over the years, and relinquishing one of the belts, I just don't understand. They did make it make perfect sense, because Stephanie Valkyr wants to see the women's division be pushed forward instead of being held back. But Stephanie Valkyr proved last week that she had no problem doing double duty and defending both belts on the same night successfully if she needs to. Why she would come out and relinquish one of the belts is flabbergasting to me, leaving me almost speechless, like I can't figure out what I want to say about it. But Stephanie Valkyr did come out and relinquish the NXT Women's North American Championship, and we will have a ladder match at Stand and Deliver, a six-way ladder match to decide the next NXT Women's North American Championship. But honestly, I feel like if Stephanie Valkyr didn't want to carry the championship, she could have just lost it last week to Fallon Henley. It really doesn't hurt Stephanie Valkyr at this point. I mean, she came onto the scene, and within a few months, she was able to capture both women's championships in NXT at the same time. Definitely a wonderful start to the career of Stephanie Valkyr. She went title for title with Julia and came out victorious. Already so much storyline for Stephanie Valkyr in NXT. I really felt like if you wanted to take one of the belts off her, I felt like she should have lost it in the ring. I feel like it's silly when when a wrestler goes through the industry, finally breaking through, captures gold, and then wants to relinquish it because they feel like they have too much gold. That makes absolutely no sense to me. You could have had Stephanie Valkyr attempt to do double duty again at Stand and Deliver and have her lose the Women's North American Championship there. If you really felt that way about it, Stephanie Valkyr would have at least gone out a fighting champion instead of just saying, I don't want the belt because I already have this one. It just didn't really hit well with me. And in my opinion, if Stephanie Valkyr was going to relinquish the NXT Women's North American Championship, she should have just lost it to Fallon Henley last week. And our fifth hot take of the week will take us over to Friday Night SmackDown. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte's story has not been what I expected. Well, we got some juicy tidbits from SmackDown between Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair this week, as these two were in the ring to cut promos against each other, and a lot of people think that the things that they said in the ring were unscripted. I wouldn't be surprised if they were, but knowing how Triple H runs things, I probably think this is still scripted. No, but this crossed so many lines up for both of these women. Honestly, Tiffany Stratton said Charlotte Flair went 0 for 3 in life, which was honestly next level. Charlotte did respond to that by saying that's why Ludwig is in my DMs. For all y'all that don't know, Tiffany Stratton and Ludwig Kaiser are a thing. So yeah, that was definitely a low blow from Charlotte. But at the end of the day, I felt awkward looking at this storyline, and honestly it makes me a little sad because just last year I sat here and I was one of the first ones that said if Charlotte Flair was going to return, it would need to be in the story against Tiffany Stratton because that makes perfect sense. I had so much high expectations of Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte. I felt it would have been like a passing of the torch to Tiffany Stratton, and instead it's just met with what feels like disappointing storylines. These two women sometimes are just saying things that don't make sense, and a few weeks ago when Charlotte Flair really buried Tiffany Stratton, that was a real low point for this rivalry thus far on their road to WrestleMania as well. I look at that, and that made me feel really awkward. Yes, Tiffany Stratton has fired back, as we saw in her promo last week, but even when she did fire back, I really didn't feel that that I wanted to feel out of Tiffany Stratton in her promo, if I'm going to keep it real. I do think they're still going to have one of the best matches on the card at WrestleMania 41. Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton are two excellent performers, regardless of what we're hearing on the mic and the awkward conversations that these two are having, almost mirroring the conversations we saw from Charlotte and Becky Lynch a few years ago. Yeah, I'm comparing it to that because that's what I see. I see awkwardness. I see things that don't really make sense. But I feel like it could have been booked a lot better, honestly. But like I said, the match at WrestleMania 41 is going to be a absolute classic. But in my opinion, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte's story has not been what I expected. And our final hot take of the week, CM Punk's favor was an amazing blast of the past moment for WrestleMania 41. Well, at WrestleMania 41, we was expecting to have CM Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman in Roman's corner. But the favor came down, and CM Punk's favor is that he wants Paul Heyman in his corner. So at WrestleMania 41, we will have Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk with Paul Heyman in CM Punk's corner. And honestly, this goes back to about 11, 12 years ago when CM Punk was on his 434-day title reign as WWE champion with Paul Heyman in his corner. And honestly, I didn't think we would ever see those two paired up again, considering just how deep Paul Heyman's roots have been with Roman Reigns and being the wise man as of the last 4 or 5 years. So we thought that that was off the table. But CM Punk pulling out the Joker card of all Joker cards, and I really think that this triple threat match is going to lean into Roman Reigns struggling in a lot of this match because he doesn't have the wise man in his corner. And I think we're going to see a side of CM Punk that existed 11, 12 years ago, and that was WWE champion for all of those 434 days. And honestly, I think if CM Punk that brings that version of himself to WrestleMania 41, I think there's an excellent chance that CM Punk defeats Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in the main event of WrestleMania. So I do think that this was an absolute brilliant move by CM Punk, who had Roman Reigns and the Bloodlines back when they needed him for War Games, pulling the favor card out and pulling it out for the grandest stage of them all. A brilliant plan for CM Punk to get him to WrestleMania, honestly, because he said he was going to headline WrestleMania one way or another. He tried to go win the Royal Rumble, didn't do it. Tried to go qualify in the Elimination Chamber, couldn't do it. But still, CM Punk would not be denied WrestleMania, and to pull out the favor card when he did was absolute ace up the sleeve genius. And honestly, it makes me want to see that match at WrestleMania 41 that much more. So in my opinion, CM Punk's favor was an amazing blast to the past moment for WrestleMania 41. And that was WWE Hot Take Season 2, Episode 13. What's your hot take of the week? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to say hi? You want to talk about wrestling? Just post a comment down in the comment section below, and I read and reply to every positive message I see. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video, go smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future videos. And if you want to see some more of me, Nicky D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nicky D. This is the Nicky D channel, and I will see all of y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.